So hip joint. So the first, there are so many movements are there. So movements are hip flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, internal rotation and external rotation. So the first movement is hip flexion. Muscles for hip flexion, iliopsoas. That means iliacus, then psoas major. Two muscles, but we will say together. Iliopsoas. Number 1. Number 2, sartorius. Number 3, tensor fasciolata. Number 4, rectus femoris. There are 3-4 muscles are there. So the main muscle is iliopsoas. Okay. The range of motion 0 to 125 degree. 0 to 125 degree. So testing grade 3 hip flexion. The subject or patient position is high sitting. High sitting like this. The therapist position towards the testing side. So with one hand stabilize the trunk. If required, stabilize the trunk if the trunk muscles are weak. Then for the other hand, for grade 3, nothing to do. So now ask the patient keep hand at side. Okay, now please raise your hip knee joint up. This is grade 3, hip flexion. Now grade 4, give minimal resistance. Lift up. Yes. Grade 5, maximal resistance. Up, up. Come on. This is grade 5. Okay. Now grade 2, right? Side lying position. Side lying. This side lying. Yes. So the testing leg, I did the sitting position. I did testing in the right side. Now side lying position he came. Side lying when he come, the testing leg should be down. The testing leg should be down. So that's why I made him that side. So the other leg just give support. Other leg give just to support. Ask the patient, please take your knee towards your chest. Yes, this is grade 2. Okay, yeah, again do. This is grade 2. Now grade 1, again high sitting. So iliopsoas here. Going to palpate here. Okay. I cannot show exactly because there is a dress. So actually this area roughly. Okay, like this. Right. Now, so this is hip flexion. Now going to hip extension. So muscles for hip extension, gluteus maximus, hamstring muscle. So when you come exam, when you tell the name hamstring muscle, I will ask you how many muscles are there in hamstring. There are 4. Okay. So 4 also may be right answer, 3 also may be right answer. Anyway, let me check. What are the 4 muscles?
Biceps femoris.
Biceps femoris.
Semitendinosus.
Semitendinosus.
Semimembranosus.
Semimembranosus.
That one?
I said 4 also correct. Or 3 also correct.
Maybe.
If you answer 3 means this is the 3. What are the 3? Biceps femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranosus. This is 3. But if you say 4, that is also correct. Why? Because in biceps femoris there are 2 muscles. Biceps. How biceps? Here what is? Here also one biceps is there. Yes or no? What is this muscle name?
Biceps. Yeah.
Biceps means 2 head.
Yes.
What is this muscle name? Biceps brachii. What is name of brachii? Brachii means arm. Brachii means arm. So this biceps muscle is called biceps brachii. But this biceps muscle is called biceps femoris because it is there near femur. Because it is there near femur, it is called biceps femoris. Biceps femoris, there are 2. One is long head, another one is short head. So 2. So if you say 4 also correct, or if you say 3 also correct. So if you say 4, you should tell 4 muscle name. How? Short head of biceps femoris, long head of biceps femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranosus. If you say 3, biceps femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranosus. Okay, right. So this is the muscle. Range of motion 0 to 15 degree or 0 to 20 degree. That is hip extension. Okay, prone position. The patient position or subject position is prone. Prone. Allah patana, right?
Yes.
Right. So I am testing now left side. So now if you want to do both muscle together, keep knee extension position. Stabilize here. Please lift your without bending knee, okay? Without bending knee, you should lift like this up, okay? Yeah. Please lift up. This is grade 3. Now grade 4, minimal resistance here. Please lift up. Okay, now maximal resistance up. Yes, this is grade 3, 4, 5 for both muscle. But remember, gluteus maximal supplied by inferior gluteal nerve. Wait. Okay. The hamstring supplied by tibial nerve or sciatic nerve. Right? Sciatic nerve. So two nerves. For example, a patient got injury in sciatic nerve problem. When you checking this particular MMT, he will do. Why? Because the gluteus maximus muscle is good. Gluteus maximus muscle is good. Or sometime, for example, a patient coming to you, the sciatic nerve is good, but there is some problem in the inferior gluteal nerve. Because of problem in inferior gluteal nerve, the gluteus maximus muscle is weak, but the hamstring muscle is good. That time, when you make him to do like this, he will do. Then you will say, you don't have any problem, go. So that is the problem, that is wrong. So why we should be separate, isolate. We should do isolation. So now we will test how to test only gluteus maximus. To do this, keep knee flexion position. When you do like this, now you are minimizing hamstring action. You are minimizing hamstring working capacity. Because when you minimize this, the hamstring muscle here, it will shortening or lengthening. Shortening. When you do hip extension, here also, the hamstring muscle becomes shorten or lengthen. Here, when you do hip extension, the hamstring muscle here in the hip joint, whether it's shorten or lengthen, shorten. So a muscle shortening here, one joint, a muscle shortening here, two joint, that is called active insufficiency. Active insufficiency. A muscle shortening both distal joint and the proximal joint, both if it is shortened, that is called active insufficiency. Doctor, like this, lie down, okay? Lie down. Doctor, I have a confusion. How to remember this? Whether active insufficiency is whether shortening or lengthening. See, this insufficiency, both active or passive insufficiency, we can see only if it is two joint muscle or if it is more than two joint muscle. There only we can see. Right? It is a biomechanical feature, active insufficiency or passive insufficiency. If a muscle, that means a two joint muscle, if shortening one joint and shortening another joint, that is called active. Right? When you will say there is an active contraction or active movement, when you will say active movement, when I am bending myself, I will say this is active movement. Yes or no?
Yes.
Active movement. When you do active movement, the muscle will contract, shorten, or muscle will lengthen. Shorten. That's also. So if your muscle shortening both joint, that is called active insufficiency. Because active muscle only will contract. When the muscle is contracting, it will shorten. So all interlinked. You remember like that. You will not forget. So what is active insufficiency? Active. The word active means muscle is contracting, working. When muscle is working means it will go shorten. Okay. If a muscle shortening both joint, that is called active insufficiency. Then opposite to this, passive insufficiency. A muscle lengthen both joint is called passive insufficiency. How to example? Same thing. If you see rectus femoris muscle, see when you keep flexion, here the rectus femoris muscle lengthen or shorten? Lengthen. When you do hip extension, the rectus femoris muscle here, hip joint, it is shorten or lengthen? Lengthen. That's what. So when you do one particular insufficiency, definitely the opposite side will go, one muscle will go active insufficiency, another muscle will go passive insufficiency. This position, the hamstring muscle, in hamstring, all three muscles will go for active insufficiency. Here in the rectus femoris, go for passive insufficiency. Understand?
Yes.
Right. So keep, now grade 3, hip extension. Now we are minimizing hamstring function here, right? Now with same bending, please lift your leg up. Don't lift this leg, lift up. This is grade 3. Now grade 4, right? Yeah, up, lift up, very good. Grade 5, lift up, okay, like this. Now grade 2, side leg. This, that's it.
Okay.
Yes. Right, support here, keep straight, keep this leg straight, okay. So as the, please take your leg back. This is grade 2, hip extension grade 2, okay. Now grade 1, supine position, supine, sorry, prone, I'm sorry. Prone, so we have to palpate gluteus maximus muscle, okay. Here gluteus maximus muscle you have to palpate, right. Now going to hip abduction, side leg positions, side leg, yeah, thank you, right. So hip abduction, the muscles for hip abduction, gluteus medius, gluteus minimus, sartorius, tensor fasciolata. These are the muscles for hip abduction. Range of motion 0 to 45 degree. Right? Patient position to do this grade 3, 4 and 5 side lying position. Right? So the lower leg, the lower leg can be flexed like this to get stabilization. Flexed. Right? Keep the all same alignment, the leg and the body. So stabilize here. So ask the patient, please lift up. This is grade 3, hip abduction. Grade 4, give resistance here. Resistance we can give either here or here. So if you give here, this is long lever arm. If you give here short lever arm, anyway let me see long lever arm. Please, grade 4, minimal resistance up. Grade 5, maximal resistance up. Okay. Now grade 2, supine position. So to test, so therapist stand opposite side. I am testing right leg, but I am standing opposite side. If I stand that side, you cannot do. So stand opposite side. So here, hip adducted position, here beginning. So stabilize here, right? Ask the patient, please take your leg out. Yeah, this is abduction. Okay. Grade 2. Grade 1, side lying position. Side lying. This side. So here, greater trochanter. There is a greater trochanter just above greater trochanter. Just above the greater trochanter. We have to palpate grade 1. This is hip abduction. Now going to fourth movement in the hip joint, hip adduction. Hip adduction. So hip adduction, the muscles for hip adduction. Adductor longus, adductor brevis, adductor magnus. Longus, brevis, magnus, adductor. 3 muscles are there. Pectineus, gracilis. There are 5 muscles. Range of motion 0 to 45 degree. Okay. So now the lower leg we have to test. So I keep like this. Okay. Stabilize here. Ask the patient to do. Please lift your lower leg up. This is grade 3. No resistance. Grade 4, minimal resistance. Lift up. Grade 5, maximal resistance. Up. Okay. Now grade 2, supine. Right. So keep here abducted position. Right. Abducted position. Take your leg towards this leg. This is grade 2. Grade 1, side leg. I tested which side? Forgot. Correct, not this side only. Okay, so now, so here, adductor muscles, here, adduction, right? Anywhere you can palpate, all adductor muscle only, here, right? This is grade 1. Remember, whenever you do grades, remember you should do all grades in one side only. When you change position, don't change the leg, okay? So now going to hip rotation. Okay, come sit above. First is, let me show the hip internal rotation. Hip internal rotations. Muscles for hip internal rotation, gluteus medius, gluteus minimus. Range of motion 0 to 45 degree. 0 to 45 degree. So internal rotation, this is the movement, okay? The knee should go inside, the leg should go outside. Internal rotation. This is external rotation. The knee should come out, the leg should go inside. So first let me show internal rotation. To do this internal rotation, grade 3, right? So this is the internal rotation. So here just stabilize, please move towards me. Yeah, this is grade 3. Grade 4, here is one hand, another hand, right? This is the lateral malleoli, just above lateral malleoli, outer side the leg. Okay, here one, right? Yeah, do it up. This is grade 4. Grade 5, maximal resistance. Yes. Now grade 2, supine. So keep leg like this out, stabilize here, take inside above, like this. No. I will show you, like this. Okay? Yeah. Right? Bring it. Yes, this is internal rotation. Grade 2. Grade 1, again, gluteus medius and minimus come here, high sitting position. So palpate above greater trochanter, above greater trochanter. Because same muscle, which one? Hip abduction also, gluteus medius and minimus. For internal rotation also, gluteus medius and minimus. Okay. Now going to external rotation. So muscles for external rotation, superior gemelli, inferior gemelli, abductor internus, abductor externus, piriformis. There are so many muscles are there, right? External rotation. The action is so like this. Okay. To test, you can keep flexed position here because otherwise it will disturb. Okay. This is the action. So for grade 3, support here, right? Take up like this. Yeah, grade 3. Grade 4. So here, so we should keep proximal and outer side of the distal thigh, the other 2 finger here, just medial malleoli, above medial malleoli, right? Which one? Medial aspect of the leg. Okay, do it for grade 4. Okay, grade 5, maximal resistance. Do it. Okay, grade 2, supine position. Stabilize here. So as it is external rotation, keep leg it inside, like this. Okay, so take it out. Yeah, this is grade 2 external rotation. Grade 1 for hip external rotation, it is difficult to palpate because all muscles are deep muscles. The superficial muscle is gluteus. All other muscles for hip external rotation is deep, so cannot palpate. Okay. Now going to knee joint. So knee joint, first knee extension. Come, sit, face it. Knee joint, knee extension. Muscles for knee extension, quadriceps. How many muscles are there in quadriceps? There are 4 muscles. What are the 4 muscle name? Shabab. You come here. Come here. Your name? Come. Your name? Huh? Come, Shabab.